In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to wire up a sub and amp in a 2024 Mustang GT. I just bought this car not too long ago, and I had a big old sub and amp that I wanted to put in here, and it took me forever to figure it out because there are no videos for it. So I'll put a link in the description on what wires these are, because it's all in a giant mess and I don't feel like trying to find the cables. So I'll just put that in the description. But for, obviously you got your negative positive coming from the amp to the sub. And then you got I'm using a kicker line output converter. And then you just got your two RCA cables going to your amp. Then my power wire, I'll show you how I ran that. Then the negative wire, there is a little bolt right there underneath in between your seats. I just use that bolt. But your remote turn on for your what this thing's called, but your remote turn on, I just wired that into here, because you know your amplifier needs a remote turn on. So then my remote turn on and power switch, I ran from here down to here, and it goes in between your seats. If you want to do the easier way of what I did, your seat, the Mustang seats, right here, like in the middle of this seat and the middle of this seat, there are two like little buttons, kind of. You just push both of them in and the back seat will just come out. I would show you, but I got a car seat base right in here. But yeah, so you just push those two buttons in, car seat base come out, and then you can run your wires. I ran them through here, and then this little panel, pop this out, and you run it through here, run underneath it here, and then for your remote turn on, I plugged my remote turn on switch I tapped into my blower motor. This wire right here, kind of hard to see. I'm pretty sure it's what color is that? It's brown and gray. I just tapped into that. So when my car turns on, or if you have your AC on, it'll turn on. So if you don't like driving with your AC on, you're gonna have to find another wire. But 90% of the time, I always have my AC or heat running while my car is turned on. So yeah, I just tapped into this wire. And then for your power, I tapped it in, or it came in through this. There's a little rubber grommet behind here. And then that rubber grommet is behind this wheel. So what I did is I just turned the car on, turned the wheel all the way in, and then you got two pins here and a pin here. So I just pulled those three pins out, bent this in a little bit, and then that grommet's right there. So then I just used a metal coat hanger, pulled it through, and then go underneath the hood real quick. So then your battery is underneath of here. So you got one clip. Oh, well, that came out. Let me just, hang on, put the phone down. So if you how you take these out, you just unscrew it, and then you just wiggle it out, and it should pop right. Oh, there we go. So then your battery is right here. So it comes through that little hole, is why I ran it through. And then it's got the 200 watt amp fuse, and then you just plug in your power. So then, yeah, plug your power in, run it through that hole, through the firewall, through all the plastics, back seat, and then into your amp, straight into your amp, and then your remote turn on switch. I had no luck. Maybe you guys can, but I tried like every single wire. There's some wires back here, and everything either was turned off all the time or was on 24/7. The only wire I could find that turned on when the car turned on and turned off when the car turned off was my blower motor. So yeah, so this is how you install an amplifier in a 2024 Mustang GT. And then, like I said, I'll put the color coding of these wires in the description so you can wire up your left negative positive and right negative and positive. So, yep. And then also my ground for this, I just ran my ground into my amp ground, so that's what that's grounded out to. But I'll put that in the description, and leave a like if this helped you. Thank you.